What's up, Looply fam? Get ready for a rapid-fire dose of music news that's going to blow your minds. First up, we're diving deep into the unsung hero of guitar legends, Hank Marvin of the Shadows. You won't believe who he inspired. Next, get your calendars ready because guitar maestro Steve Hackett is hitting the road for an epic 2026 UK tour, and he's bringing a whole new lineup with him. You won't want to miss the details on this one. Then, we're talking serious cash as we reveal which iconic guitars have shattered auction records, selling for millions. We're talking about instruments played by the absolute titans of rock and roll. And finally, David Gilmour is making waves not just with his music, but with a brand new concert film and a chart-topping hit alongside his daughter. Stick around for all the incredible details and make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on. The guitar hero's hero you've never heard of. Think you know who inspired David Gilmour and Tony Iommi? Forget the usual suspects. We're talking about the legendary Hank Marvin, the quiet force behind the Shadows, whose innovative guitar work in the early 60s laid the foundation for some of rock's biggest names. While YouTube tutorials are a modern marvel, Marvin's influence was pure, organic magic long before the internet. His distinctive melodies and clean, precise playing captivated a generation, including two guitarists who would go on to define stadium rock. Tony Iommi, the architect of Black Sabbath's heavy sound, and Pink Floyd's own David Gilmour, have both openly credited Marvin as a pivotal inspiration. Iommi even joined forces with Brian May for a tribute album, showcasing their deep admiration. Gilmour himself has spoken about how Marvin's style, with its recognizable melodies and beef, shaped his own approach to the guitar. It's a beautiful testament to the power of influence and the honesty of sharing inspiration, a rarity in today's competitive music landscape. Marvin's advice to aspiring guitarists? Listen, learn, and then forge your own path, a lesson that echoes through the careers of the very legends he inspired. This incredible story of musical lineage is just the beginning of our rundown. Get ready for a tour announcement that's set to shake up the UK music scene next. Steve Hackett announces major 2026 UK tour with a revamped lineup. Prepare yourselves, fans. Guitar legend Steve Hackett has just unveiled an extensive 17-date UK tour for October 2026, promising a spectacular journey through his iconic Genesis classics and beloved solo material. The tour kicks off in Cambridge and culminates at the legendary Royal Albert Hall in London, with stops in major cities across the country. But Hackett isn't just bringing the music. He's bringing a fresh sound with two new, highly talented band members. Swedish keyboard virtuoso Lal Larsson, stepping into the shoes of longtime associate Roger King, and German drummer Felix Lehmann, who replaces Craig Blundell. Hackett expressed his excitement, stating that while the focus remains on the music, these new additions will bring a unique energy, particularly Larsson's ability to recreate the Genesis sound from 71 to 77 and Lehmann's powerful drumming. The rest of the stellar lineup includes Jonas Reingold on bass, Nad Sylvan on vocals, and Rob Townsend on saxophone and keyboards. This tour is shaping up to be an unmissable event for fans of classic progressive rock. But before we get lost in the echoes of Genesis, prepare for a different kind of sonic spectacle, one measured in millions of dollars. Get ready to witness the staggering prices fetched by guitars that have made rock and roll history. Guitars that made millions, iconic instruments shatter auction records. Prepare to be amazed as we delve into the world of legendary guitars that have commanded astronomical prices at auction, proving that these instruments are more than just wood and wire. They're priceless pieces of rock history. From Duane Allman's Layla guitar selling for $1.25 million to George Harrison's 1959 Futurama fetching $1.27 million, the value of these iconic instruments is staggering. Eric Clapton's psychedelic, the Fool guitar also hit the $1.27 million mark, while Jeff Beck's Oxblood, Gibson Les Paul set a new record at £1,068,500. David Gilmour's Fender Stratocaster, used on Another Brick in the Wall, soared to $1.815 million, and Jerry Garcia's custom Wolf guitar sold for an incredible $1.9 million. The list goes on, featuring John Lennon's acoustic Gibson J160E for $2.41 million, and the Reach Out to Asia Fender Stratocaster, signed by numerous legends, which raised $2.7 million for charity. Eddie Van Halen's Hot for Teacher Kramer guitar fetched a massive $3,932,000, and David Gilmour's The Black Strat held the world record at $3,975,000. However, the ultimate record holder is Kurt Cobain's MTV Unplugged Martin D18E acoustic, which sold for a mind-blowing $6,010,000, cementing its place as the most expensive guitar ever sold and setting multiple world records. These sales highlight the enduring legacy and immense value placed on the tools that created some of the most beloved music in history. These incredible sales are truly music to our ears, but we're not done yet. Get ready for a chart-topping surprise from a Pink Floyd legend and his daughter. David Gilmour's new film and song hit top 10 alongside his daughter. Pink Floyd icon David Gilmour is making headlines not just for his legendary guitar solos, but for his latest cinematic release and a surprise chart success. His new concert film, Live at the Circus Maximus, Rome, is now in theaters, showcasing a spectacular performance. But the real buzz is around the charts, where Gilmour, alongside his daughter Romany, has landed a top 10 hit on the iTunes Top Songs chart in America with their live track, Between 2 Points. This collaboration, featured on Gilmour's latest album, Luck and Strange, marks a significant moment, with the album itself reaching the top 10 on the Billboard 200. The film's release and the father-daughter musical collaboration are generating massive fan engagement, proving Gilmour's enduring appeal and ability to connect with new audiences. The album Luck and Strange also continues to perform well in the UK, highlighting the global reach of this musical partnership. And that's a wrap on our news for today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Looply for more amazing music news, and hit that notification bell so you're the first to know when we drop our next update. Let us know in the comments which story you found most exciting, and follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected. Alright Looply fam, let's do a lightning recap. Hank Marvin of the Shadows inspired guitar gods like David Gilmour and Tony Iommi. Steve Hackett is embarking on a massive 2026 UK tour with a fresh lineup. Legendary guitars from Duane Allman to Kurt Cobain have sold for millions, shattering auction records. And David Gilmour's new concert film and song with his daughter Romany are hitting the charts. Don't miss any of the music news that matters. Smash that like button, subscribe to Looply for your daily dose of music updates, and ring that notification bell so you're always in the know. Drop a comment below telling us your favorite story, and follow us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content.